Imagine working your entire life planning for your retirement, only to find out you're missing out on tens of thousands of pounds you thought you'd earned. Sounds unfair, right? Well, that's the reality for millions of women born in the 1950s, and now it could shake up UK politics in ways no one saw coming. Let me break it down for you. More than 100 Labour-held seats could be at risk because of one explosive decision: the government's refusal to compensate WASPI women. For those unfamiliar, WASPI stands for Women Against State Pension Inequality. It's a group that's been fighting since 2015 for women born in the 1950s who say they were blindsided when their state pension age was raised from 60 to 65 to match men's. These women argue they weren't properly informed about the changes, and now many are left struggling financially. Just last week, Work and Pensions Secretary Liz Kendall rejected calls for a £10 billion compensation package for these women. And this isn't just a financial issue, it's now a political powder keg. Here's why. Labour currently holds 135 seats in England and Wales, where the number of WASPI women is higher than the party's voting majority. In 58 of these constituencies, the number of women affected is more than double Labour's majority. In 9 areas, that number is over 10 times. Take Poole, for example, where Labour MP Neil Duncan-Jordan flipped the seat from the Conservatives by just 18 votes. Yes, 18 votes. But here's the kicker. There are more than 5,600 WASPI women in that constituency alone. You see where this is going, right? And it's not just Poole. In southwest Norfolk, Terry Jeremy barely ousted former Prime Minister Liz Truss with a majority of just 630 votes. That's another Labour MP whose seat could be in jeopardy, thanks to the growing anger of WASPI women. One of these women, 71-year-old Jenny Cox, shared her heartbreak. She says the government's decision means she'll lose out on £35,000, money she was counting on for her retirement. She called the move a slap in the face, making her feel like female claimants are being treated as subordinate to men. But it's not just about individuals. WASPI says this is a national issue. They point out that raising women's pension age has already saved the government an eye-watering £181 billion. Compensation would cost just £10 billion, a tiny fraction of that. And here's the wild part. Polling shows that most UK taxpayers actually support compensating these women. So, why won't the government budge? Chancellor Rachel Reeves says it wouldn't be the best use of taxpayers' money, but that statement has only fueled the outrage. This isn't just a story about pensions, it's about fairness, broken promises, and the political fallout that could reshape the next general election. So, should these women get the compensation they're demanding, or is the government right to stand firm?